RAVIEL and the Red Circle. For 3 days, the rain had fallen relentlessly over Black Hollow. Streets were soaked, the thick mist swallowing every corner. Streetlights flickered, barely piercing the darkness. RAVIEL walked down Ravensmorn Street, his black cloak dragging over the wet ground. Something felt wrong. As he pushed open his old wooden door, a cold gust of wind rushed past him, carrying the sharp, metallic scent of blood. And there, on the floor, a bright red circle. Not paint, not chalk, blood. RAVIEL knelt down, tracing the ancient symbols. A summoning ritual. But for what? Suddenly the lights flickered, then died. From the shadows, a giggle. "You're late, RAVIEL." He spun around, his hand gripping the silver dagger at his waist. A small figure emerged from the corner. A child, thin, pale, eyes blank and empty. A grin stretched too wide across its face. But RAVIEL knew. This was no child. "I whispered your name in the dark, RAVIEL." The voice came, not from its mouth, but from everywhere. Then the red circle flared to life. The markings trembled as if something was pushing from the other side. The air turned ice cold. Then a hand emerged, blackened, skeletal, claws long and jagged. It dug into the wooden floor, pulling forward a twisted, misshapen form. RAVIEL gripped his charm, taking a cautious step back. "Who summoned you?" he demanded. The child, if it was ever a child, tilted its head. "Didn't you?" It smiled. And then the red circle erupted, unleashing dozens of clawed hands. The hands lunged at RAVIEL. He leaped back, slashing his silver dagger. A white light burned through the shadows, making them shriek before they vanished into black smoke. But it wasn't over. The floor began to shake. A voice, deep, inhuman, echoing from the summoning circle, spoke. "You will belong to me, RAVIEL Nocturne." And suddenly, the room disappeared. He stood in an endless black void. Shadows churned like a living storm. The child still stood there, but now its face was cracking apart. A deep fissure split from its forehead to its chin. Inside, a hollow abyss. Then a third eye opened, pitch black, bottomless. It didn't look at him. It looked through him. RAVIEL clenched his charm, chanting a spell. The space rippled, breaking apart. "You can't keep me here." Boom! A blinding light. When his vision cleared, he was back in his room. The red circle was gone. But on the wall, scratched deep into the wood, "We will meet again.